I think I already killed him. I'm saying we should be okay. God, good lie. You actually could have used that again. Could have had 4. I gotta do the one of the worst parts of this fucking game. I fucking hate this part.
Oh yeah, because you're not much of a sniper person, are you?
Nope. I am a shotgun person. Pops that out.
Ugh.
Oh, he's dead. No, he's not. What the fuck? How?
Oh, you shot him in the thigh.
No, I think he just shot him. It's still, I've been shooting these guys in the thigh all day, and they're still dying. Wait, where? What the fuck is it? Oh, there.
Oh, so I saw another review of Small Soldiers.
Oh.
And I think they have, like, back then I was more... When I saw, like, Nostalgia Critic, I think a year ago, or 2 years ago, did a review on it, I was sort of like, wow. It felt like he did the least amount of effort in this one.
Yeah.
He could. Mainly because I'm like, I know that the film isn't that good. Like, it's very, I do agree it's very confused in what it wants to be.
Yeah.
But it was my, I know it was a little bit trashy in parts, but it was my trash.
Yeah, but again, like, it's sometimes you gotta kind of like back up further the actual nostalgia and realize, like, if it does make sense of like why people would say something about you, like something that you actually like. God fucking damn it.
But I saw like there's these guys come.
Oh my fucking god! Stop! 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 Ugh.
There's this guy from Double Toasted, and they gave their review, and they had more fun points and more interesting points than the Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah.
But then again, this was recently, and like Nostalgia Critic was 2 years ago when he did that. So my views have changed about what constitutes a fun review.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, that was intense.
You alright, Sam? Yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, can I get out?
Thanks, Joel.
Can I
Look at this. All right, we did it.
We should move.
All right, Sam. Henry. Sam, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
Come on, come on!
Let's move.
I will shoot you. What's that? Can I just get out of here? Can I just leave?
No, I think you know.
God damn, let me leave!
Because you don't. Because
I didn't even hit you. You should still be alive.
he's selling it.
Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore.
No.
Okay. Let me out. Thank you. Fucking hell. The other thing is, they don't take that sniper with them anymore. Yeah, that's it.
You're okay.
Still here. Anybody hurt? No, we're good.
think it's
Is
time we
this
quit this
before
place.
the turn with one of the characters?
Yes.
Like this, the next scene is gonna be like the turn.
I think so. Yeah, because it's gonna be a long cutscene.
It's one of the cutscenes where you just put the controller down.
Oh
That's
yeah.
all he wanted to do is just...
Because you can cutscenes, you can in Last of Us, you can put the controller down and be okay. It's just that you also got to pay attention. Like if shit's going left, you gotta have to like keep the controller with you.
What was it like? It was good. Real good.
Good. Can you believe this guy? Come on, man. Give me details. Describe it.
You know what? You two deserve a little privacy.
No, Ellie. This isn't just any regular motorcycle, okay? You get on that bad boy, you feel that engine? Nothing like it.
Oh, yeah? How would you know?
Seen it in my dreams.
Okay.
I do appreciate that how, like, he just like gets comfortable.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just been him and his brother for the longest time.
So of course he's gonna be like, once he's relaxed, he's way different from his how you met him.
Yeah, because when you first meet him, you're punching him in the face. It's because like you try to get away from the actual bad
Safe to
guys,
say,
and
those two have
he catches
officially
you
bonded.
in the actual room. So
What
when
are
he
you doing?
actually gets behind Joel and starts like trying to like hold him down, Joel breaks out and starts punching him in the face, and his
How are
brother's
we
like
doing
standing there
on
with a gun.
canned peaches?
It's kind of so they're already on like
Did Henry
very
say that?
loose footing at that point.
No?
Mm.
Why would Henry say
So to me, when I first saw that, it did make sense for him to actually just kind of like sort of betray us, and then come back
I'd
and be
say
like,
we
yeah,
all
we
did
kind of
pretty
need
good
y'all because we can't do this by
Especially
ourselves.
Mm.
Because Joel's fucking a superhero at this point.
Yeah, considering like how many
Alright.
fucking clickers and zombies he's fought.
Yeah, everything's fine.
How much he can actually just use like super hearing for some reason, which is still is like a pretty decent power. It's not one of the worst, but it's not one of the best.
It works
Have a good
like
night.
if the environment allows you to be.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
and it's
there
like
was-
it's like echolocation a lot.
Who
But
says
he's
I'm
not blind. He can see through walls and shit.
What are you scared of?
Let's see. Scorpions are pretty creepy. Being by myself. I'm scared of ending up alone. What about you?
Those things out there. What if the people are still inside? What if they're trapped in there without any control of their body? Scared of that happening to me.
Okay. First of all, we're a team now. Okay, we're gonna.
Does
help
he
each
get the
other
toy
out.
in this
And
one?
second,
Yeah.
they might still look like people.
Yeah, because
but
it's
that
generic.
person
It's a
has
generic
not been
robot
there
toy.
before.
It looks like the like a robot from Chibi Robo.
Moved on.
What's that from? Chibi Robo?
Not Chibi Robo. I'm sorry.
You think that's true?
SD Gundam?
No, it's from a video game that
I
Mario
go back
really
and
likes. I
forth.
forget what it's called.
Custom Robo?
Custom Robo. There we go.
I'd like to believe it.
It's like one of the generic ones that you can get from that you get in
I
Custom
guess.
Robo. The Chibi Robo is actually like the gray thing that has like a plug for a tail that it uses for a lot of attacks.
Oh. Well, the serious talk.
I think the
I almost forgot.
now I'm just remembering like those coin toys.
Yeah, it does look like like
Get
a
away.
generic Custom Robo robot.
All right. I'm pooped.
But you remember those those
I'll see
coin
you
slot toys that you usually get like when you're a kid?
Do you get from a gun machine?
Yeah, come
Yeah.
Like I remember like the coolest ones were just like the ones that are just like little tiny statues of like robots.
Never got those. I think I got the Marvel ones, the Marvel and DC ones that I used to have.
Like the ones I'm talking about are just
Damn.
generic
That smells
like
good.
well they're trying to look like Gundam but they're not supposed to be Gundam.
Where's Sam?
Yeah.
I'll let him sleep in for once.
But I do remember like getting the ninjas a bunch. The little tiny ninjas that look chibi.
His ass
Oh,
up.
okay.
Okay.
Man, them beans smell good. Remember the ones that we ate last night? Yeah, they smell fucking delicious.
What the hell? Shit, he's turning! That's my fucking brother!
I just noticed, how did he get so quickly with a gun?
Screw it!
He must have been strapped the whole time.
It's so weird, cause it was like when he pans over to him, he's already standing up when Joel's running over to his backpack.
Second.
And I was like, there's no way he got up that quickly in that position to look at Joel and be like, don't do it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Henry.
It's almost like he was prepared for this whole situation. It was all according to his
It's
Keikaku.
your fault. This is nobody's fault, Henry. It's all your fault! Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
So he's dead.
We jumped, I think, fall, I think, or winter? Yeah, well, we jumped to fall.
Oh yeah. And then we get to winter.
Yeah. But we gotta do something first before we get to winter.
Yep, I know.
Jackson County.
You remember that game that we played for like one session,
There's so many.
like
You ready to see your old brother?
just for fun,
I'm just ready to get there.
to see your reaction, and
Nervous?
like you said to us, we're never playing that game ever again.
There's so many games.
It was like you were set in Civil War, and one of the things we did was like turn off everything but the audio.
Oh, Call of Juarez.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forget what it's called, but I forget the rest of the actual name of it. But yeah, that game's fucking garbage. That game is super garbage.
I just remember like turning off everything but the audio, and having only like hearing the audio from the actor or from the
That was
the
yeah,
characters.
Mario did that, and I was like, dude, that makes it 10. It made it funny, but it made it so much worse because you realize that they didn't know actually how to do sound mixing. So what they did was actually they turned up they turned up everything else except for the audio.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, this is not. Oh god, like no, we're not playing this ever again.
It also didn't really help that it controlled like
What
the.
happened to
It
you?
did. It was so nasty. I hated it so much.
I think the only thing I liked doing was dual wielding 6 shooters.
Ah, here we go.
That's because I wanted to just be the cowboy.
Tommy saw the world.
Yeah, and even then, the actual gunplay was not good. Because the hit detection didn't even make any sense in my game.
I kept him busy for a while, but just
And
like
Mario
Tommy,
still
he
had it.
eventually quit
And he was
that
like,
too.
dude, we should totally play this. I'm like, dude, I'm not playing that.
Yeah,
I believe
and to be
his last
honest, like
words
the
to me
gunplay in
were,
Red
"I
Dead,
don't ever want to see your
like,
goddamn face again.
I finished the game and
He's
like
gonna help us?
Suppose we're gonna find
I
out.
played it almost exclusively in first person
Without his
mode,
help?
Mhm.
Let's keep going.
and it did have fun like moments just shooting, but like the auto aim is like the aiming is pretty much not the best.
Yeah, you know you can turn that off, right?
The auto aim,
Yeah.
Right there's a hydroelectric
like when you're
power
moving
plant.
around, like when you aim is not really good.
Yeah, that's true. But
It,
at the same time, I
uses
think
the
it's
river's
meant to be
movement
played third
and,
person
turns it
auto,
into
but at the
electricity.
same time, you can turn all that off, really.
Look, I know what it is. I don't know how it does it.
Well, I think it would be called soft auto aim or something like that.
No, it's still auto aim. It still will help you out a lot. All this shit right here. Yeah, that's what it should. Boom.
Oh yeah, it's one of those parts of the game
Yeah.
where it's like, Joe, I can't swim.
Yep.
Don't worry, honey. I don't worry, kid. I can swim too. I can swim for you. I can swim for the both of
Get the
us.
other one up. We'll make it across.
Oh, she's like, what the fuck she get over here? This, go down.
Because for me, I don't really like that. I don't really like the whole section, but I know it's there to break up the pacing.
Where's that? That's up here. There we go. Oh, I was gonna keep looking. God bless. I'm done with it. Like, no. There's shit down here. No. Or not, I could be wrong.
Do you like swimming?
Yeah, I love swimming.
It's fun. This is like the only place I don't like to swim is the lake.
It's like, I like it where it's very calming water. It's not like rapid like this thing. That's where it gets kind of just like not okay. You could die from that.
Cause like I never, after a while, I stopped liking going to the lake in any capacity, because that means that there's gonna be long stretches of time where I have nothing to talk about to anybody. You know, I can't really go on my phone and just look at whatever.
Yeah, well, look, that's why you kind of just like kind of have to just relax.
Yeah.
Oh, give it a spin.
That's what I always treat it. It's just like if I'm going somewhere and I can't really use my phone or actually like, play video games, but kind of just like, oh, I'll just do my own thing and just kind of relax. Because right now I don't have to actually like worry about anything anymore.
For me, like, it didn't really help the last time I went to the lake. It was my first time visiting like my girlfriend's family for the first time,
Teamwork.
or like visiting it during a family event.
Yeah.
And it was awkward. So that's what made it awful, the whole trip.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how to interact with them that much.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I know, I am too.
All right, next squirrel I see, I'm totally shooting it.
Let's get past this place, then we can scrounge up some food.
Well, if I starve, you're responsible. Should we head in?
Ain't no way around. Gonna have to cut through the plant.
That's not cool. Oh yeah, I get the actual scoped pistol.
Oh man.
Oh, they actually changed it. They changed the location of it.
Really?
Yeah. Because in normal, you actually get it at the car that we first see in this segment.
Oh.
So weird.
So is it earlier or later?
It's a little bit later. So I think in Hardened Survival, you find these later and later. Then. Weird.
So by the end, you get the flamethrower at the last second.
Maybe, but I think you still find it in those like segments. It's just that you find them in different locations in that segment.
So I guess like experiencing like normal mode is pretty eye opening.
Yeah, because I think that's a good thing for a game to do. Is like, hey, easy has certain things in certain spots. Normal has the same items, but they're in different spots. Hard, they might switch out a lot of the actual items. Like, hey, you'll find the actual auto rifle in the first level. But you can't find any ammo for it because that's the first level. You shouldn't be able to find that gun there yet.
Imagine like someone mods the game to have a super easy mode where you get the in-game weapon at the.
No, I wouldn't be surprised actually because they did that for the first Resident Evil, where they did a randomizer. Because Overhatch never played that, and he couldn't get any guns until I think it's like third or no, I think it was a fifth or sixth video. But he got a shit ton of ammo for the Magnum, shotgun, and pistol, but never could find any of those actual guns.
Things around here.
I think he found. I think he also found a combat knife too.
Thanks for not blowing my head off.
And then he found a flamethrower where it's supposed to be, but it was like with a puzzle where if you took it off, the door would lock, but if you put it back on, the door would reopen again.
Ellie, right?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, like, that's Resident Evil in a nutshell. Because they did that with Resident Evil 7 with the actual shotgun puzzle. You're supposed to find a broken shotgun first, then go where the actual shotgun is, replace that shotgun with a broken shotgun, and be able to actually get out of there with the actual real shotgun.
You hungry?
Yeah, that's classic Resident Evil. Just like doing so many different things just to get one thing.
But people were used to it and people loved it. That's why when Resident Evil 5 and 6 came out, people were butthurt about it.
A lot of bandits.
Like, after seeing like a bunch of clips from Resident Evil and seeing a bunch of memes that Mario keeps on showing us, like I feel like I want to get Resident Evil 2, the remake one.
Yeah, it's not bad. It actually does look good. It's just that it's monitorized. It's monitorized, or it's modern. I want to say.
Yeah.
And literally, it takes away from the actual like the fixed camera angle to tank controls for actual just like a camera you can actually control to more fluent like actual gameplay. It's just that they made everything else super hard.
You know, if you want, we can come riding later. That'd be awesome.
I just remember like Pat from Best Friends Play said that like Resident Evil remake
Let's continue the tour.
focuses on like the intent of what they're trying to do instead of what they actually did.
Girl?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
That's a lot for a lot of remakes, just because it depends on how they're gonna remake it. Are they gonna just keep it the same, just kind of just like revamp the actual graphics and look of a lot of stuff? Or are they gonna go like Resident Evil? Or are they just gonna remaster it, where they change up a lot of things, but at the same time they try to keep the actual like core gameplay that they're like known to love. People were known to love and stuff like that.
Because I know that, like, Pat says, like, in the original game, Mr. X only appears in certain areas.
Yeah, it's only for Leon.
Yeah. And for Resident Evil Remake 2, he's more free roaming.
Yes, he appears in both Leon and Claire's campaigns and will not stop until you shoot him enough times for him to actually kneel and you run away, or you kind of just like run away so quickly that he just gets tired of like coming after you and go into does something else.
Yeah, he just lost objective and just says go back to original objective.
Yeah, but then if you make too much noise, he'll track you down and actually like find you and shit.
Yeah. I do like the aesthetics of Mr. X in the remake.
Yeah, he looks more creepy.
And also I like the idea that, like someone pointed out, that like when he faces off against when he passes by other creatures, he just knocks them over.
Oh yeah. Because I think they do explain what he actually is. It's just that I kind of want to know what he actually is without playing the actual game. I do not care about it.
Okay, so you want me to tell you what he is?
Oh, go ahead.
I said I'm good.
Basically, he's a tyrant that was made just for like singular objectives. Like in that objective he had for that mission was to get the G virus.
Wait, then why is he stalking Leon and Claire then? Well, technically, why is he stalking Leon? Because that was his like whole thing in the first.
I think he's sort of like suspected to be having the G virus or something like that, or just I think that's what it's for. But like, keep in mind, I can't remember what the exact reason why he's following. I just know that that's the tyrant's main objective, to get the T virus. But I can just look it up right now.